Jesus loves me, this I know, 'cause some veggies told me so.
Is that
Hello,
from
everybody.
Is that from the show?
No, I just made that up. It might be from the show.
You could have.
Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to your boys' episode of the PhazePoint. I have taken the reins this time. Anyway, I have taken the reins this time, and I thought, what better way to introduce a new thing, to me at least, because Eric, I did not grow up watching Veggie Tales.
No, me either.
In
That's
fact,
what I was gonna say. Is that you could have told me that was from Veggie Tales, and I would have been like, fine.
Yeah, no.
Sure
I
it
just
is.
listen. I didn't grow up on Veggie Tales, but apparently a lot of people did, and they're about to hit, like, I think they might have already done it. They're like 25-year anniversary, which is crazy. Because this is, terrible. To my knowledge, it was terrible CGI because it was like the 90s of vegetables portraying, we're just going to get into it via the slideshow.
Okay.
You know what? We're going to just do that. So if we click first, this is Veggie Tales, a presentation based on stuff I read on the internet. I just put stuff I read. But I dived deep into the Veggie Tale lore, so you don't have to. I went into Veggie Tales wiki, because there's a wiki for everything.
Yes.
And I read about the tomatoes, the cucumbers, which, by the way, a tomato is not a vegetable. It's not. It can't be a Veggie Tale, but he's the main host of this show is not a vegetable.
It's not Fruit Tales, Joe.
I'm just saying.
It's not Fruit Tales.
I'm saying it's pretty inspiring. Doesn't matter if you're not a veggie. You could be a fruit and still be the host and leader of the Veggie Tales.
You could be a fruit and still be a
You
veggie.
could be a fruit and still be a veggie.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and click once. What the fuck is this?
It's a good question. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? So what the fuck is Veggie Tales? Because I didn't know exactly. I thought it was like a kid's cartoon show, and then I dived deeper. I mean, it is. So the first click, we'll see our cast of veggies.
Why couldn't
Look
you
at these
get
guys.
a higher quality image than that? They're so blurry.
Because I felt that it would be very much to the Veggie Tales to be low res, not very well done, stuff. That's why I mentioned it earlier. As you can see, we got a list of veggies, and I believe that's actually 3 fruits, because there's a blueberry, a tomato, and a grape. Veggie Tales is inclusive to fruit. So what the fuck is this?
I couldn't tell you.
If we click, it's actually
Okay.
going to tell you it is a direct-to-video series.
I didn't know
Back
that.
in the day of yore, I know, right? I didn't either. Back in the day of yore, people wouldn't be able to put stuff on television because it was terrible. I mean, because, nobody wanted to buy the rights to watch the show. I mean, because it's art. So they would do direct-to-video series. Some direct-to-video things were a hit and shaped the sexuality of some people. I'm looking at you, anybody who's watched Lion King 2 and is really weird about lions now to this day. Why? Anyway. But the direct-to-video series was just anything that was produced by some company and sent straight to the Hollywood video.
Yeah.
To the blockbuster.
Yeah, you could rent it.
You could to the Fry's Electronics
Yeah.
to buy for like 5 of these for $2 because nobody wanted them. Clicking forward, it features anthropomorphic vegetables.
That already we know
Do
is
we
not
see-
true.
It's not exactly.
It features a medley. What's the guy? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna get into it.
We're gonna. What?
All right,
Ask your question.
it's-
I'm here to help. I had to learn.
It's,
I learned
it's
so
Larry,
I could teach.
Larry the cucumber, right?
That's Larry the cucumber and Bob the tomato.
Okay.
And I forget the carrot's name, but apparently she's the third. She's the third
I've
person.
never
That's Madame
seen the
Blueberry.
carrot.
That's Madame Blueberry.
Okay.
She's huge for a blueberry in retrospect when you look at it, because that's a fucking tomato.
Yeah.
Also, that's a baby carrot. So I don't like the sizes of these anthropomorphic not meats are crazy.
Larry's either a tiny cucumber or that is an enormous shaved carrot.
Fair. Clicking next, it just the whole show was that they would convey moral themes based on Christianity, which is why I did the whole "Jesus loves you, this I know" thing. I didn't realize that Veggie Tales was a Christian show. It's
really
good, yeah. It's for the good. Like, really, as in it's a Christian show. I really didn't realize.
No, I didn't know that you didn't know that. That's like,
yeah, I didn't. I didn't fucking know that.
It's like they sneak it in there.
They don't sneak it in, because I did some research, and let me tell you, there's no sneaking in whatsoever.
Well, I feel like when you look at the cover, you don't immediately think, oh, this is going to be like a Jesus-y thing.
Unless it says Veggie Tales Bible Stories, because that was a bunch of direct-to-videos that they did do as well.
Yeah, and there are like covers where he's like dressed like Moses or whatever, I guess. But...
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and go. Any questions on what the fuck this is, Eric? Do you have any questions for me?
I'm still not sure what the fuck this is. That's fine. Yeah. Let's go.
Listen, Eric, in teaching, you will learn, and in learning, you will teach.
Is that fucking Tarzan?
You tell me that's not a good quote. Phil Collins goes hard.
It's that goddamn Phil Collins.
Okay. Next slide is things that happened in this show that I learned about. I'll give it a click, and look at all that stuff that just shows up on the screen. Look at all that. Woo.
Minnesota Cuke.
So then, click on the next bit. Things that happened. They were songs, funny little songs, which is why I sang. Click it again, and you'll see that there was Bible verses at the end of every episode. They would go to their computer that was like a recipe-specific only computer called QWERTY, and they would get shown a Bible verse that was related to the entire episode at the end.
Okay, it's kind of like then, at the end of South Park.
Yeah, today I learned, except, with cucumber and a tomato.
Okay.
Click again, and you'll see that they did pop culture spoofs. If you look over there, we got Indiana Jones' Minnesota Cuke. Click again, it says Indiana Jones. Click one more time for Lord of the Rings. That's a Lord of the Beans.
Oh, right okay, there. That's supposed to be Frodo.
And that's not Gandalf, that's Randolph. Thank you very much. That's not Aragorn, that's Ear of Corn.
That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good,
that's
right?
Pretty good. Ear of Corn.
Ear of Corn. And then if you click again, you'll also know that there's a lot of Old Testament specific only representation.
We're not getting New Testament here?
Nope.
That's probably for the best.
Old Testament representation.
Although, actually, no. Old Testament goes hard, man. Do they show, No, they can't possibly show all the shit that happens in the Old Testament. Just the fun stuff.
They do pretty much every book and talk about it.
Okay. All right, fine. Whatever. I don't care about these veggies.
If you look at that picture, I believe our good old friend Larry the Cucumber is representing Xerxes at this moment. Or Ramesses.
I don't like the way that Minnesota Cuke is looking at me.
I
don't like it. What does that have to do with Jesus? Lord of the Rings, I get a little bit.
Listen, it's because it was a kid's show. It's a kid's show, and you can still teach morals without saying this is directly Jesus. Also, we'll get to this part later, but as a rule of the show, a vegetable cannot and is never allowed to represent Jesus Christ.
What is it, like Muhammad? What the fuck? They can't.
Rule number 1 is a vegetable cannot be used to portray Jesus Christ. That's rule number 1 of the show.
That's a rule?
That's a rule. We'll get to that later. But that's rule number 1.
Okay.
Any other questions on things that happen in the show?
No, I don't have questions on things that happen in the show, Joe.
Okay. All right. We click on forward. We're going to learn about the scallion. We're just going to go through some characters. That's what we're here for, right? People love us reacting to characters. That's what people do on the PhazePoint. Right, Eric?
Yeah.
Reacting to characters. So this is the scallions.
Okay.
There they are. It's the scallions. What up? Look at them. But I want to start this before we keep going forward. These are the worst looking scallions I've ever fucking seen in my life. They should not have a stalk that big. And then something's wrong with these scallions. I
don't understand their anatomy as scallions. It doesn't translate to me as a scallion.
No.
I have worked in produce before.
I keep scallions in a little cup because I buy one scallion bunch and I make it last for 6 months because they grow so fast. 'Cause all you need is water.
Yeah.
I keep it in a cup and I look at that every day. That does not look anything like slightly. I mean, if you just look at the hair, it's not correct. Right?
Do these scallions have names?
I'm glad you asked, Eric. We're gonna go ahead and click.
Okay.
These are literally just 3 scallions.
Why is one of them so dumpy?
Which one is dumpy?
What do you mean? The dumpy one.
What is dumpy to you? And what version? In what term are you meaning the word dumpy?
He's stumpy and dumpy. He's
dumpy
like a little short.
Dumpy.
He's like a little short.
Oh, well, you could say
how did he gain weight?
I don't know.
He's a vegetable.
Listen, man, don't body shame a vegetable right now.
Okay.
So these are literally just 3 scallions.
Okay.
Let's click on them one more time.
Okay.
They're recurring antagonists.
They're antagonists?
These are the They're the bad boys of the Veggie Tale universe.
You can just knock them over.
But they're the bad boys of the Veggie Tale universe.
Is that...
They were the first ever villains introduced, and sometimes they portray, because Veggie Tales does this thing where they'll have it as the show itself is Veggie Tales.
Wait. Are they the devil?
No.
Are they the representation of Satan himself?
No, because sometimes they've played the wise men. They've portrayed, because there's 3 of them, they've been also portrayed as the wise men in some stories.
Okay.
But for the most part, they're recurring antagonists and they're villains.
What do they do? What do they do that's
villainous?
Click
and find out, shall we?
All right. They're
never named. They're never named. Nope.
That seems a little dehumanizing to the scallions.
Well, they're not people, Eric, which you will soon learn and find out why it's important to know this difference between whether they're people or not.
What?
Anyway, if you want, you can go ahead and click again.
Okay. Tried to murder someone with lions?
Yes.
What? Why would they do that?
In their introductory thing, they were it's a Bible story. It's an Old Testament story.
Yeah, Christians, right. Of course they tried to murder someone with lions.
They were the wise men, and this dude showed up and said, hey, you should pray to this God and listen to me because I know things. And the guy they were advising was he was right about this stuff. So the scallions put him in for a trickery and put him in a room full of lions and closed the door on him while singing an upbeat song about beating him up and using him as a table. For kids.
Wait, they beat him with a table?
No. They wanted to beat him up and then use him as a table for board games. Is the gist of the song I heard.
What?
Yeah. They're villains. They're evil.
Because he wanted them to...
Because he was right.
Be a different religion?
And they were wrong.
Oh my god, this is dark.
Yes.
Okay, alright, that's kind of dark.
Don't worry, the guy did not get killed by lions because he prayed to God.
You know what?
Specifically.
You know what lion would fit really well in this universe is Chicago Lion from Sesame Street.
I forgot all about Chicago Lion and his drug dealing ass.
Sorry, continue. Go ahead.
No worries. But that's the scallions.
Okay, fine.
That's the scallions.
I hate them.
No.
I don't like them.
Well, they're villains. You're not supposed to like them.
Okay.
If we go to the next one, this is Laura Carrot.
Laura Carrot. Oh, this is the little baby carrot.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and click.
Okay, she's fine.
There she is. Go ahead and let's click again.
Okay. Literally a
She's
baby
literally
carrot.
a baby carrot. Literally a baby carrot.
Literally a baby carrot.
Look at her. She's a carrot.
I really don't like their eyes, man.
They got a
like
weird
their eyes.
mix between their separate eyeballs, but also it's a Sonic the Hedgehog situation because they're connected, and it's very disturbing to me. I understand your feeling. I understand.
It's a little disturbing.
Go ahead and click.
All right, fine. First female to join main cast. Well, good for her.
Yeah. You know,
That's
you need
good.
some female veggie fruit representation in your show.
She's really come
It's
a long
important.
way.
She has. Well, she's gone through some diversity. If you want to click again,
Oh God, what is that? Tries to be the voice of
she
reason.
tries to be the voice of reason for the people in the show, for the kids. I think there might be episodes where she tries to help the scallions out because they're,
Okay, I
the
see.
whole point of it is to, be better people, right? If you click one more time.
When Larry flies off the handle.
Yeah.
Never passed second grade.
She never passed second grade.
Is that so?
Which,
Does that mean that like she keeps repeating it, or it's perpetually?
I don't know.
Like a Simpsons.
I just
scenario?
know that she has never passed second grade. She has made mention of the fact that she never passed second grade.
She makes mention of that.
She does.
So
she
like
does.
there are potentially Veggie Tales episodes where they're like, "Sorry, Laura Carrot, but you're gonna need another year in second grade."
Well, I will say this: it's important to note that she is a child.
Okay. Why is that important?
I mean, because it's not like I never passed second grade and I'm like a full-on adult, as opposed to I never passed second grade. I'm a child still.
Okay, true.
It's not a what's that Adam Sandler movie where he goes back to school?
Billy Madison. Okay, it's
not a Billy Madison situation.
I see what you're saying.
It's not a Billy Madison situation.
I already assumed she was a child, but is she like maybe like 12? And
I have no idea.
Sorry, Laura Carrot, but you're
when
an
asked
idiot.
on Twitter, the creator said, when asked what's Laura Carrot's age, he said, "Oh, he's about the same age as Broccoli Jr."
What the fuck? I have no frame of reference for who Broccoli Jr. is.
Exactly, and we don't know his age.
Who the fuck is Broccoli Jr.?
Oh, he's not in this slide point. No, he's not in this PhazePoint. He didn't make the cut.
That's fine.
Sorry, Broccoli Jr. fans out there. Your guy's not important enough to me. I'm sorry. Meh.
Okay.
We're going to go to the next one, shall we?
Okay. Madam Blueberry, I saw her.
Madam Blueberry. Click again, please. There she is.
Okay.
Looking lovely.
Okay.
Big as hell. Big as hell, because she's about the size of a tomato. When you think about it. And that's a huge blueberry.
I wonder what that would taste like.
I don't know what they're putting in the water there. Or in the soil to make a Veggie Tale. But, I'd take a bite.
Yeah, she seems cool. Smash. All right.
Smash.
What's next?
Well, go ahead and click.
Literally a blueberry.
She's literally a blueberry. Uh-huh.
Do all of these start with literally a thing?
What? Anyway, if you want to click again.
Okay. Is French.
Yeah, she's French. She's a French blueberry. Specifically.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can continue.
Okay. Name based on Madame Bovary.
Yeah. It's an old classic American literature.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very cool.
Is Madame Bovary French?
I mean, it sounds French. Doesn't it?
Is that a French thing? Yeah, I guess it does.
And we always have one more fact if you want to click on that.
Okay, get down to 4. Husband was a World War II pilot and died in the war?
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's heavily implied that her husband died in the war. She has talked about her husband before, previously. But we never see him, and there's just old pictures of him around the house. And also, she kind of has a thing for Bob the Tomato. And I believe that because Madame Blueberry is a woman of high standards, she wouldn't cheat on her husband. So, especially in a Christian show. So it's only right to assume that her husband, being a World War II pilot, is in fact dead. It's heavily implied that he is dead.
You're right. No, you're right. Because they wouldn't have her committing adultery or thinking about it.
No, they would not. And also, she's just not that kind of woman.
How old is she?
Listen, she's about as old as Bob the Tomato.
She's as old, but how old's Bob? What are they, 80?
We don't know how old Bob
It was World War II.
Yep.
What do you mean?
My favorite part is how a blueberry was a pilot for World War II. You know?
So wait, do they mention World War II?
Yes.
Do they say World War II?
I believe they do.
So
it was one of the fun facts on the wiki I saw.
So you're saying that there were two world wars in the Veggie Tales universe.
I mean, I believe so.
That were fought on both sides between like vegetables and fruit. Not like they were on either side, but like they were. Okay, fine. All right, fine. I've accepted this now.
Yep. World War II is canon in the Veggie Tales universe.
It's fine.
The Tales verse, is the VTU is what we call it. The VTU is all about being a mirror of our world. Oh, God. So that way they can teach the lessons that we need to know at the cost of themselves.
As good Christians.
A moment of silence for Monsieur Blueberry.
Monsieur.
And we're going to go to the next one. Go ahead and click.
All right. Larry.
You know him. You love him. Click again. There he is.
I'm frightened about the facts for Larry. Does Larry have a
Larry
husband?
the
God damn it. His stupid costume.
That's his superhero identity. Thank you. Let's go ahead and click.
Does he have a husband who died? Literally a cucumber. They're all literally the thing.
Yeah. Well, he hates being called a pickle.
Is he going to age into a pickle?
Well, no. That's not how pickling works. You have to be put into a jar with like a solution to be pickled in and then left there for a bit.
I know how pickling works, Joe.
Well, then why would you ask? Why would you ask me such a thing?
I guess I don't know.
You dumb?
Maybe that.
You stupid?
Maybe that.
Don't ask stupid. This is a serious presentation where I'm trying to teach you something and share what I learned.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. He hates being called a pickle because it happens too often. Go ahead and click the next part of the slide.
Okay. Co-host and deuterogonist of the show.
Yeah. Yep. It's always Bob and Larry. Bob and Larry. Never Larry and Bob. Bob and Larry. Although I would say that Larry is like the iconic thing of Veggie Tales, right? You know,
yes.
he I think he's the one that I recognize most as a Veggie Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the co-host.
All right, I'm clicking the next one.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Has a secret life as a superhero.
He does, as Larry Boy. As you can see, his belt is LB. He's Larry Boy.
Okay, and what superpowers does he have?
Well, he has 2 plungers on the side of his head.
So he can plunge toilets?
I don't know what Larry Boy does. I did not watch any Larry Boy stuff. I just know that Larry Boy is a superhero.
He's a plumber?
I mean, I don't know. He's a superhero.
Has portrayed dying?
Yes. He is one of the first and few of the Veggie Tales to have died on screen due to a show, because they're portraying different parts of the Old Testament. So sometimes the character has to die, and it's usually Larry.
I'm frightened of these 4th facts now.
Why?
I'm because one of them was about a blueberry who died at war. And now Larry is dead.
Larry is not... Okay, he's not dead, but he has pretended to die several times. Well, not pretended, because I guess sometimes when it's just like, hey, this is the story of
real.
Exodus. Yeah. He's died.
Real.
He's died multiple times, yes.
Jesus Christ. Actually, exactly.
Well, no. Like I told you earlier, a vegetable cannot portray Jesus Christ.
You can't... okay, fine. Whatever.
Do not break the rule.
All right.
It's very important.
Okay.
Important. Do you have any questions on Larry?
No, I don't have any questions on Larry.
Okay. If you want, you can click to the next
one. All right, I'm gonna... Bob, how would I have possibly... Is it going to say... It's going to say literally... let's get the picture up, right?
See pictures up.
Okay, all right. And then it's going to say literally a tomato. Yep, he's literally a tomato.
Well, he's a tomato. Which is funny, because like I said earlier, he's the host, he's the leader, but he's not a veggie.
Neither's Madam Blueberry.
He's a fruit. Yeah, but he's the leader. He's the... If you click on the next part of the slide...
main protagonist, host. Okay.
And the host. Yeah.
Okay.
The next slide.
Again. All right.
That is at the end of every episode, he would go over Bible verses with Larry, because that's
nice.
Yeah, he would that would be specifically like, hey, this is the Bible verse that fits to the theme of the show that we just showed you, blah blah blah. And we asked our computer QWERTY to show it so we could explain it, and then they would talk a little bit about it and have discussions. It was okay,
Okay.
It was okay. And then of course he has his favorite quote. He would end the show by saying,
remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much.
yes, God made you special, and he loves you very much.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
I want you to think about that, Eric. I want you to think about that quote. Will you say the quote again for me one more time, please?
Remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much.
Now, normally, at least in my experience, right?
Uh-huh.
This seems like he is specifically talking to somebody, right?
Yeah, he's breaking the fourth wall, right?
Mm-hmm. Eric, why wouldn't he say that God made us special and loves us very much?
Is it because I'm the chosen one when he speaks to me?
No.
Why would he? That. Why? Okay, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Why would he say
It's weird, right? It's weird. Because you think that, like, you know, it's an all-encompassing thing, right? Because God made everything. In theory.
Maybe.
In the world of the VTU, God made everything.
Yeah. Okay, I'll accept that, I guess.
Spoiler alert, none of us are Christian. Woo.
That is why we didn't grow up on Veggie Tales, Joe.
That's
fair.
Fair.
I don't know.
I mean, no. When I went to the Hollywood Video and to Blockbuster, I would get like Land Before Time deep movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And video games specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Winnie the Pooh for me, man.
Winnie the Pooh.
All right. Are we done here with Bob? Can I stop looking at him?
Yeah.
I fucking hate these guys' faces, dude.
Did you fucking... All right, let's just move on straight. Vegetables are damned. Eric. That is why, Eric. The creator of Veggie Tales' mother gave him 2 rules when he was making the Veggie Tales series.
His mom? What do you mean his mom?
His mother! His mother gave him these rules as he was making the He consulted with his mom because his mom had a PhD in teaching Christianity to the masses.
What?
Apparently that's a PhD. Like in Christian literature, I think, specifically, is the PhD. But, 2 rules. 1, Jesus cannot be portrayed as a veggie. 2, don't imply that veggies can be redeemed by God. They cannot have a redemptive relationship with God. For they are not made in God's image. They do not have souls. They will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Eric. Vegetables are damned to go to hell.
What is going on in that?
Hell is where they go, Eric. That's why Bob said God made you special and not us. You can't imply that God made us and loves all of us if the us is vegetables that God would say no at the gates of heaven. They get there and Peter does not open the holy gates. They are sent down into the fiery pits of hell.
Why would it matter? What do you think that God's like somebody? How would that even? They're alive, man.
They are not alive.
If somebody's like, oh, well, I wanted to bring this fucking ficus with me, and what is he? And is God stops you?
Ficus doesn't get to heaven. I don't know what you're talking about. Ficus is definitely like a plant, which is related to vegetables. Yeah. Therefore, they are damned and going to hell, as you can see right here.
What do you? You can't be like, oh, I brought a snack to heaven.
You can't bring a snack to heaven. Everything's already in heaven that you need. You don't need anything else.
So I don't have in my brain a lot of structure for religion in general. Right. So I'm trying to parse out so the problem is not that it's a vegetable. It's that they're anthropomorphic.
No, I don't know.
They're trying to not confuse
kids? Listen, the 2 rules are as follows.
What is going on
Jesus
in that
can't be portrayed as a veggie, and you can't imply that veggies can be redeemed by God. Well, what you see in that picture is hell, Eric. That's where they're gonna go. That's their future.
Okay, so they're going to go to hell.
Yes. In the VTU, if you die and are a good Christian person, you get to go to the kingdom of heaven. But because they cannot have a redemptive relationship with God, everything is born a sinner goes to hell.
Okay.
The vegetables are damned, Derek.
I don't think that's
Larry
very nice.
the cucumber, hell. Bob the tomato, hell.
You know who?
That World War II pilot
He
who
died!
sacrificed his life. He died. He's in hell. Eric. Hellfire! Laura the carrot, when she dies, that sweet little girl who didn't pass second grade, hell. The scallions can go to hell. They deserve it. They tried to murder a man with lions.
I'm speechless. I don't know.
I don't make the rules. I am just sharing what I learned with you. I learned this, and I decided to share it with you and with everybody else here. Veggie Tales are doing God's work only to be rewarded with hell. Go ahead and click the next slide.
There's more? What else is there?
These are a collective of damned souls trying to save others. Because even though they can't, they want to make sure you do. Go ahead and click.
Oh,
Bob
God.
the tomato.
You're going to make me look at him? You're going to make me
Laura
look at him?
carrots.
Uh-huh. Okay, there's the fucking... Well, who the fuck is
Larry
that?
the cucumber.
Who the fuck is that bean?
I don't know. It's a grape, I think. And then one more set. Look at these people. These poor people.
What is that, like a... What the fuck? What? Is that like a grandpa cucumber?
Yep. He might actually be a pickle. I don't know.
He looks like he could be a pickle.
Oh no, but he's got the thing.
What the hell is that, like, ladle-looking lady?
I don't know what the ladle... I don't know. I actually don't know what that is. I don't. I think it's a gourd of some kind.
What?
There's an asparagus with a monocle and a bow tie.
Look at how funny he is, and he goes to hell?
He goes to hell. Listen, tomato, hell. Carrot, hell. Cucumber, hell. That little baby broccoli floret little girl, hell. That old wise grape,
It's
hell.
just like broccolini. What the fuck?
Yep. Asparagus, hell. Whatever that gourd-looking little girl is, hell. Older cucumber with warts everywhere, hell. Madame Blueberry who lost her husband to a war and then, like, had repressed feelings for a tomato, hell.
I just
Hell!
I just don't... Why does it matter to them? Why did it matter to his mom?
Because
Why
she
was he...
had a PhD in Christian literature, and you have to be specific when talking about what souls get to go into heaven or not.
All right, what's next?
That's it. This is it. It's been all leading up to this moment.
There's no...
I wanted to just let you know that these vegetables
There's no...
are all going to hell.
There's...
This collective of damned souls trying to save others.
I guess there is nothing else, right? You die.
You just die and you go to hell. Well, no, there's nothing else for them because they're not going to heaven.
That's what I mean. What else would there even be?
Hell. Which they've never portrayed hell, so I couldn't find vegetable tail hell. But, you know.
Is it implied?
I'm pretty sure that them talking about Old Testament stories and everything, they imply a bad place. I think they definitely say, oh, no, work hard to be good because God loves you and made you special. You have a chance to avoid the eternal damnation of hell. I don't. Let my existence be a reminder to you that I will die and burn for eternity.
I'm so not okay with this information.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the PhazePoint. I am happy to occasionally step in and share my information with all of you.
Why can't they come to heaven,
Thank
man?
you.
Why can't they go?
Taking some of your time and spending it learning my information.
Why can't they go?
Goodbye. Remember,
Why can't they come?
Jesus and God loves you and made you special. Not you, Bob the Tomato. Not you, Larry the Cucumber. Not you, Laura the Carrot. Not you, Madam Blueberry. Not you, Asparagus with the bow tie. Not you, little weird gourd girl with the little, I don't know what the fuck that is. Not you, old cucumber man.
Possibly
or are you
pickle.
a zucchini? He's a zucchini.
He's a zucchini?
Not you, old zucchini. I mean, that looks like a zucchini. Not you, little broccolini floret girl. Not you, old grape man. Only you, the viewers at home. Love you. Bye-bye.
All right, we'll see you next time. Jesus Christ. All right.
That's what I learned.